So I wanted to take a moment and come on here and comment, not about the episode, but about the fight scene at the end of the episode. Because I have to say, if there's one thing we're definitely seeing over these past 2 seasons with Helluva Boss, is that the animation is really improving. I mean, there's no doubt it still has a little bit of, I guess you could say, improvement that needs to be taken care of. But you can definitely feel the fluidness, the change that is needed to evolve a show like this, even if it's on YouTube for free, via support of the fans, because that's how it's done. Patreon, Kickstarter, whatever. So it's it's nice to see this animation really just grow and get better and better over time. I mean, it's kind of like the 2 people that were interviewed by PC Gaming or PC Lay Gaming. I'm sorry if I pronounced that name wrong. For Team Season, they basically stated in that interview that they did that their main goal was to not cut any corners, to make the quality of the animation good, not subpar but above par. Put it in 4K, basically good quality animation that matches what the original was like, if not better. And you can see that with Helluva Boss here. And this fight scene, I'm going to tell you, I thought was good. It was really good, animated very well. And you could just tell. You could just tell, because I'm sure a lot of us have had this thought process when we see these improvements with the animation in any of VivziePop's shows, whether it's the YouTube exclusive for free Helluva Boss, or it's the Prime Video Has Been Hotel, and whatever other projects she or her team is going to be working on. You can almost feel like they have something else in mind, like they have a bigger plan in mind. And when I look at, like I said, this fight scene, and maybe it's just me, but the animation all the way around, even Luna's transformation animation was vastly improved. And it almost feels like what Vizzy and her crew are trying to aim for is feature film quality. And what I mean by that is I think the ultimate goal, my opinion, is Vizzy wants to try to get one of these 2 shows, probably more than likely Helluva Boss, because she succeeded in getting Has Been Hotel onto Prime, with the support of A24 Productions. So, I think Helluva Boss is like that next big goal she wants to achieve outside of getting Has Been onto Prime Video, like I said, thanks to A24 Productions. But, why is Helluva Boss, in my opinion, I'm sure others share that same opinion, why I feel like that's the next big goal, seeing as though she's already succeeding with the show being on YouTube, even for free, and it's already in like its 2nd season. And as I'm mentioning here, the animation is just getting better and the storytelling is just getting better and so on. I think the reason Helluva Boss is like her next big goal is because Helluva Boss is going to be that one project that she's, succeeded in bringing to life that she wants to take to another level. And I think that next level is the big screen. Yeah, you heard me. I think she wants to take it to the big screen. And you could tell just by the animation quality here, with this fight scene. And this is what, the 8th episode of season 2? So you could see, you could see the improvement, like I mentioned, of the animation. But to me, I just get this feeling that she's throwing out little Easter eggs, little hints that she has something bigger in mind when it comes to the Helluva Boss show. And I think, just based on what I saw here, and I'm sure some people might say, oh, you're just grasping for straws, or you're just exaggerating, it's just giving off that vibe, and it's not really much to make a do of. And that might be true, but honestly, I think there is something to make a do of, because I feel that what we're getting here is, again, a taste of where she wants to take Helluva Boss. And I think she wants to take it to the big screen. I really do. I think she wants to take it to the big screen with a Helluva Boss movie. in this fight here, the way it was animated and choreographed, if you will, to me, gave off those vibes of she's saying, "Hey, here's a taste of what I intend to give you, on the big screen, but upped by 11,000, if you will." So I feel that by looking at this scene and looking at how the fights were done, looking at how the animation was done, looking at how the character development was done, the camaraderie between Moxie, Millie, and Luna. I mean, which obviously you don't really see that much of, according to some fans that have watched the show. It's like you could just see something's in the works. Something bigger is planned. Something is, boiling over and ready to simmer and be ready to just, be taken from the boiling and simmering portion to the full-on cook to become a full meal step, if you will. You could just feel that. You could see that. I mean, Luna's transformation. Now, I haven't watched every show or seen every clip, but was her human, her hellhound to human and human to hellhound transformation, was it animated that well? Because I don't remember it being, animated that well. Let me know. And also, the fact that did the camera kind of move the way that it did before and these kind of things. I mean, the reason I bring this up is because even though I haven't watched the show as much, only seen some clips here and there, you cannot tell me that this was done on purpose. I mean, some people do glorify the other fight scene from season 1 and everything, and that's great, and you could tell a lot of effort was put into that. But if I was to make a comparison, and I might get in trouble for saying this, I think this fight scene kind of very slightly blew that last one out of the water. Not by much, but slightly. So to me, if this slightly, if not by much, blew the previous fight scene and everything, from season 1, out of the water with the way it was animated and all that, then what does that tell you? What does that tell you about VivziePop and potentially what she has in mind? Because I can tell you honestly, whatever she has in mind, whatever her main goal is, it's going to be worth the wait. It's going to be worth the wait. Because I feel just by this one scene, like I said, the animation, the transformation animation, the camaraderie between the characters and character development, it almost feels like she's planning something big. She is. I mean, let's take a look at the lost episode of season 1 that finally got airtime on YouTube. Luna's finally confirming Blitzo as her dad. Yeah, she still, she still kind of gets on him a little bit, or still kind of messes with him and stuff, I should say. She still gets on him, messes with him and stuff, and calls him a name and all that. And you can see that in this episode too. But you can tell she's a lot more caring, not just for him, but for her own team. You can see that development in her character. You can see that camaraderie, that respect, slowly getting, put in there between all three. And how they not only want to protect Blitzo because he's the boss, but also for the fact that he's basically family. That's what he is. He's family. So, again, you see all this, along with some other things that have happened in previous episodes, like the one I mentioned, which was the episode with Kesha voicing Beelzebub, Queen Bee, if you will. You see these little moments here and there, and along with these kind of animated fight scenes, choreographed and all, it almost feels like Vizzie is hinting at something bigger. And I think, honestly, what she's hinting at is a Helluva Boss movie on the big screen. Now, you might say, well, she'd do Has Been Hotel before that. Maybe, but getting Has Been Hotel on a major streaming platform like Prime, that's a big enough a big enough of an accomplishment, if I'm trying to find the right word to say, that's a big enough an accomplishment to celebrate. But every time you accomplish a goal like that, you always want to raise, you always want to raise your goals higher. It's like you ask yourself, okay, I accomplished this major goal by getting the show on a major streaming platform. What's the next goal? What's the next major step I can take? And to me, I think the next major step she's going to take, or want to try to take, is get Helluva Boss not on a streaming platform, but make it the first YouTube exclusive show, animated or live action, that's showcased or that's seen for free, that's supported by the fans. She's going to want to get that on the big screen. I feel that's her goal, to make Helluva Boss the first fan-supported YouTube show, animated or live action, that gets the big screen treatment with a movie. I think that's her goal, and based on what I saw here with this fight scene, based on some other moments we've seen before, including like I said, the last episode from season 1, and even some clips and moments from here in season 2, it almost feels like she's giving off that vibe, like, my next goal is the big screen, is the silver screen. And you can argue, you can disagree with me all you want, that's fine, but I just get this vibe. I just do. And you can't tell me you don't get the similar kind of vibe. But again, maybe I'm just grasping for straws. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. But you let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. And until then, next time, guys, I will talk to you later. But yeah, give me your thoughts. Do you feel the same way I do? That there might be something more here than what's being let on? Like, Vizzy is letting us know, hey, my next big goal is the big screen? Let me know. Love to hear your thoughts. Did you get that same vibration from this fight scene in the latest episode, as well as other moments that preceded it in other episodes of Season 2, and even the last episode of Season 1? Let me know. Love to hear from each and every one of your thoughts. And until next time, guys, I will talk to y'all later. But yeah, give me your thoughts. Let me know if you feel the same way.